And Doinby, he had a carry game last time we saw him on a Akali, but how many times are we actually going to be able to get that from this mid laner in NIP?
Yeah, and one of the big issues with NIP...
And both of our AD carries have decided we're picking up Coles instead, and my jungler doesn't even decide to do any of his topside camps. He just straight up recalls, buys a pickaxe, and is looking for... Oh my god, leave!
Okay, leave! The flash...
It's just going to be JDG pushing for mid control.
Yep, NIP gonna finish off this dragon as Aki solos it up. We don't see too much on the other side. We see the crabs.
Their ultimates are, I mean, Talia doesn't even land the stun here, so Shun still steals it. Jesus Christ.
He still gets it. That's tough. And now the hook lands onto Aki here. Aki ignited. His ultimate's gonna wear off very soon. The question is, can JDG actually get to him to land the seismic shove onto PP God? Do have a lot of damage, but Doinby is coming through and is now going to target out the Nautilus here. Missing will go down, and Doinby looking for that perfect execution on the Scout. Scout's got a flash, but Doinby makes the play happen. It's a double kill for him. The bullet time on the backside is only going to hit the blue buff. Teleport coming in as Shun wants a piece of Leave. Allah shows up, and the Equalizer will cut them off, and Leave knows he's going to go down. With Doinby in a rock and a hard place, the reset onto Shun as well means that it's a double kill for Shun on the back. The game, it is going to be this one. We do see
Scout
NIP
is
already in the river.
Scout can be here with the Weaver's Wall. That'd be really a pretty big game breaker for them. Top laners aren't going to be joining as Solo Kill is trapped right now, but look at how Doinby is marking this Talia.
This is great. And now Doinby is going to be able to get around. Maybe he finds a way onto Blaze, perhaps, or even Shun. As he wants to go in, he's going to target out Missing here. Missing will hook the wall, but Doinby will follow and will be able to take him down. The Dragon goes over to NIP as well.
I just feel like if Scout is communicating with his team, like, hey, I'm pushing.
For a little bit of damage, Paze is untouched right now. Teleport coming in as the engage goes on to Missing. Good ultimate from Aki, too. He's going to get knocked up, but Paze is putting down so much. His bullet time to keep leaving PP got away, and they can't help out Aki. And Missing
as well. Sion could very easily just decide either I'm teleporting or I'm ulting. So we need to see how JDG actually create this setup, especially with a lot of wards still in the river here and a lot of vision provided for the Ninjas of Pyjamas.
Scout's going to take his back now as Shun is going to put down the Rift Herald. 3-0, 2 items for him. A really strong point for JDG to try to fight Rift Herald Crash and come in and take out that mid-tier one. Seeing Doinby on the bottom side, matching Allah for right now. He is going to hit level 12 off that wave. Does have a Seeker's Arm Guard too for this potential fight. If I'm NIP, I want to fight ASAP. Leave another mispositioning issue. Force the flash away.
I think that's fine, though. He didn't know Talia was there, and that's a good dodge.
All right, we're going to land the ultimate down onto the Scion. Big knockup is there, too. Missing low, goes down, but the bullet time is going to start ripping through. Solo kill. He's forced to flash away. Shun getting the extra shield and getting the kill onto Alistar. And Doinby couldn't be there.
That's actually insane. Shun barely living there with like 10 HP. Ends up getting away, has the Eclipse Shield, plus the heal from what I'm going to assume is Triumph. So NIP lose out big time. A fantastic pick from Scout turns into Lee's Flash, which then sets up for the secondary engage. So they get all of these summoner spells out from the Ninja's Pyjamas. They'll got the Dragon, which stops them from the soul stacking potential here as a
vision. As we're looking picture in picture, we're actually fighting here.
Scout's just getting owned. I mean, sure, like he goes down. I'm looking at this though, actually seeing Doinby step up and be a 1v9 carry. Oh my god, the wireframe just barely showing him, and he's not in vision either. Doinby's gonna go for it.
Yeah, Scout got tagged. You're going down here, buddy. He flashes, and Doinby, with perfect execution, able to get out, force the flash into Allah. But the question is, will he be able to survive? It does not look like it. It'll be big money over to Allah.
Punish coming on through for NIP. They're going to be giving up a turret, but they're going to try and start up this objective around the Otacon. They need to be very careful. JDG could walk into this side of the map, and Scout could teleport and be a 4-on-4. They could potentially wait for Doinby as well. Doinby's coming up in 10 seconds.
All right, let's see. Should we walk in? He's on a ward right now. It's down to about 3,000 HP and getting lower. PP God going to be the one to give his life for it. He will fall. Scout TPing in, maybe looking for a cheeky Weaver's Wall, perhaps. Shun is going to keep going. The ultimate does land onto Missing, but it won't go over to Shun because of his W.
Okay. JDG are going to look for more, though. Going to at least get a turret for themselves.
Doesn't land. Oh, no, they're just going to go all in on Leave. They left Leave all alone, and he will fall. Minion Wave does get cleared out,
Here
but
we
the pressure
go.
is on right now. Teleport coming in from Doinby on the other side. Meanwhile, Aki and Soul Kill trying to survive. Ultimate coming through with a big three-man knock-up. Doinby has got to get in there. He finds one, but it's so hard for him to do anything. Oh my god, he finds two. And now he's gone golden, and some of them are low. But it's Shun who is full HP. Super carry Shun gives the kill over to Scout.
Man,
well, as you pointed out, has been so good, and now they're looking to make plays happen. Solo Kill on the backside here. Maybe looking to get onto Ala. He's going to knock up Ala. Doinby trying to burst him out, but now maybe goes over to Scout. Doinby to use the Shroud for a little bit of cover, as Ala's going to take a lot of damage. On the other side, Aki is going to go down. No, flashes over, lives for right now, but Doinby ends up dying. 2 for 1 for right now, and it's really looking like it's all JDG on the other side. Leave has to deal with the dog again, and Shun finds a way to live.
That's 4 for 1, and maybe even look at, I know Sion actually died, that's a 5 for 1 from JDG. They could say, you can have all the grubs, you could take the first kills, hell, you can have all those early objectives as well. We're going to play our mid game so much better. 2 turrets, a full-on ace, and they even are able to take the dragon. JDG are absolutely slamming this game number 1.
That last fight put them in a good spot, but this fight called game and really put it out of reach. In the blink of an eye, it went from 500 gold to 7,000, 7,500 even for JDG as they turned it on. Shun.
NIP, now you get to walk in, you're missing your Alistar ultimate, you're missing the Sion engage. Let's hope you can get into this pit. This Baron is still going down.
It's blind. Aki is just trying to get over. He gets it, he times it well. But Shun will secure the Baron. Now Aki is stuck in the pit without a chance. He goes down. Missing will be able to flash out on the other side as Solo Kill gets slowed up and Pays is strutting around. Equalizer goes down along with the bullet time to finish off Solo Kill. And now Shun gets in there looking for more. PP God goes down. Leave goes down. Doinby, the lone survivor, but even he will go down. An ace in the game for JDG.
Wow, just an impressive show from the jungle spot here as JDG early invades with this Nefiri, finds multiple different skirmishes, and Shun having an MVP level performance here from this Nefiri.
His early game pathing was so sublime. Yeah, he wasted a little bit of time here and there, but it was still just that good to propel himself. And then once he got those 2 kills, it was off to the races.
It's almost every other marksman in a 1v1 duel.
Yeah, you have to bridge the gap to actually get there, though, right? That's where Aki is going to have the game on his shoulders. Having an impactful...
Galio has enough mobility that I think he's not too hurt about it. And this is going to be the dragon now being started here.
Uh-oh. The minions, the maiden, the shields, the slam of the shovel, and first blood to Solo Kill.
Hey, look, he's pulling off his namesake. He had a D-shield and a cull, and he makes that happen. As soon as he hits level 6. Incredible stuff from the new top laner of Ninja's Pyjamas, a mid-split substitution for Shanji. And he has, I think, really proven himself and kind of earned his spot here already.
Yeah, and if you thought he hadn't before...
D-shield and cull. And Solo Kill with the Maiden just ends up finding him there. That's a huge win, not only in terms of a plate going over, but also, I think, relieving pressure and at least preventing JDG from making another play with their Shen ultimate.
Uh-oh, here comes Scout on the way down, and Shun is going to have the Shen come through on him, and they're going to make a play onto Aki. Galio coming in, as Aki will secure the blue buff. The triple taunt is out. So is PP God coming through as well. Missing only landed the taunt onto one after the handshake. Leave flashing away, going on to Missing. The Timbers came down to try and stop Leave. Meanwhile, the fight's so broken. Ala is going to be able to dash out as well as Shun. And somehow...
teleport, but not having your completed item in mid.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Yeah, where did he go for the play? It was a solid enough handshake, but Leave will bleed out. PP God cannot help him enough.
He didn't even get to buffer it. He didn't use his or I think his...
Some way, Lee finds a way to die in some really strange situations. Love that you pointed out Solo Kill doing his thing, almost 1,000 gold lead. Right now it feels like JDG don't have an answer to this guy. We're seeing an IP walk up here as Shun decides he wanted to take a Q in. Missing will get stunned, take a little bit of damage, but nothing more than that. As it looks like these teams are fishing for a fight, Leave is going to engage onto Pays, and he's going to get knocked up himself. What a flash by Shun as well. And the feats of warfare go to JDG, and Pays once more out of the fight, but he goes right into a taunt, into a knockup, but he's got Allah to help him out. Flash taunt lands, but the ultimate from PP God means that nobody else can follow up Allah. The Blasco knocks Doinb off to the side, but JDG cannot push further, and Solo Kill gets the turret.
Hey, we'll take that though. NIP, they put a lot into that top lane. Solo Kill now on this Yorick. He is so really fine. Too much advantage here. You gotta see this. I think the big thing that I'm noticing right now is the experience differential. See this play onto Allah.
Allah with a nice taunt there, and Galio is going to come in as well to try to help out the rest of NIP. And Shun realizes, I cannot help you, Allah, but he goes in on the backside here, trying to take down Aki. Heals up a little bit, manages to find the kill. PP God and Missing going to meet each other here, and Shun is going to get back onto the turret, but gets flashed on and taken down by Solo Kill. And now Missing is stuck on an island here. He gets taunted next,
but
Doinb dies to the turret.
Wow. That was really well played from Missing. This is why his Rakan is feared, by the way. He was basically on like a 27-game winning streak on this champion at one point in the league. Unfortunately, it was broken this year, but he is really insane. He's one of our original Rakan GOATs here in the LPL. So while all that was happening, though, with two members...
As the Rift Herald has been started up over on the top side of that, with the Dragon coming in about a minute. Solo Kill is going to show up down to the bot lane and finish what he started and take down bot tier 1. Oh no, Pays getting hand shook, but he gets big. Shields and Scout comes in over the top as well. And JDG, all of them just show up to the party, and Aki goes down too. It's a 2-0 for JDG. They have the Rift Herald, they're ready to try to break this game open.
You said it was a hands check, but for who? Pace didn't even use any of his summoner spells in that. He just walked up, he took damage, he's like, I know you do not have any deeps like that. My team is right next to us. Pace has been really impressive.
Flash taunt all the way over there. We're going to try to go over the top with Aki as well. And he dodged out on Scout's stun. Scout will go down, and NIP make a quick play on that Annie.
How much more can they get, though? They're losing access to mid. NIP will be able to grab themselves the Dragon, but there's really no stacking. We're at 18 minutes, and this is their second Dragon for the Ninjas of Pyjamas. They lose another mid-wave. Solo Kill right now is 3,000 gold over his opponent at 19 minutes. We literally just saw this in the LTA with Fudge versus, it was Thanatos and Whippo. That was
JDG, as they show up, and they're going to throw everything at this guy. Nice dodge of the taunt there, so Allah is forced out. Just going to try to buy as much time as he can, but NIP can't really get anything on the other side.
Okay, that's a kill, though.
So right, man. It feels like the only thing that you can really do when you're split pushing is try to catch someone in transition. And that requires your team to be super coordinated about it. Speaking of super coordination, Otacon has been started up here. Missing is trying to make sure that members of NIP stay away. Are looking to take this one out. They do. The teleport is coming in. Here comes Aki. He's knocked up over on the side. Shun going all the way in over onto Solo Kill. Meanwhile, Allah tanking up a lot of damage. Here comes the ultimate from Renata, but an immediate cleanse from Pays, but he's forced away. Leave's going to hop in. Pays drops his ultimate, and they manage to find him anyway. Pays and Missing are so good. Scout with a stun on the backside means that Aki will bleed out in the bush, and PP God will fall too. That is an ace for JDG.
They only lose Allah, and goddamn, man, I want to watch that replay again because Missing played that fight incredibly. Very few of the summoner spells used from JDG. They get the Otacon, they'll grab a top lane tier 2 as well, and they absolutely dominate NIP in this game number 2. Before this game becomes untenable for NIP.
That bailout, it could have made this a different game, Hulk Battery. You know, Leave would have maybe been able to get a reset after the shield fell off Pays, but not to be had. Down on the bottom side, JDG making their camp set up in the bottom jungle. They take out bot tier 1, they're going to take out the Dragon next.
this is just clean. This is exactly what we need to see from NIP, or from JDG, I should say. A very dominant game against, again, a bottom team here in the league. But I didn't want any kind of maybes around JDG coming in, and they're just going to absolutely wreck solo kill. He actually escapes with a dark procession and a flash. Very well played for him to be able to survive.
Yeah, they got the nade.
Even pick out Shun.
Okay. Hey, you know, Baron's up in 28 seconds.
Fault.
Everyone's done that.
Yeah. All right, NIP, I think they are feeling what you're putting up here, Yanni. They're going to start up this Baron. They've got a 2-item Tristana, but Pays is incredibly fed. There's a Stand United. Shun is only just now leaving the base. This could be their objective to take.
Yeah, they're going to even commit the full teleport out the Stand United. Here comes the ultimate from Renata over on the backside. They're going to go set their sights onto Galio right now as Noembi will be able to get out. The Baron will go over to NIP. Missing on the backside, maybe looking for a cheeky play. Doesn't have his ultimate, knocks up Leave on the buffer, but shoots him back, but missing will survive. Now Shun looking for a little bit more. He's going to target out Leave, and Pays gets in there too. And they find a kill. A nice cleanse for Pays, and over on the other side, Ala with the taunt. Scout over the top, missing, and Pays still alive. Take out Aki, ace NIP. Who needs Baron?
And it's a clean one at that. Nice Baron power play for NIP. We'll see you in the next series after this, because it is just complete domination here. JDG chase them off of the Baron pit. They get even more kills for themselves. Now they're just going to have a full court press. They can even play for the Dragon in 3 minutes time. I mean, there it feels like nothing can go wrong here for Jindong Gaming. They can have minor errors, but you just look at the difference in the 80 carries right now. Pays has been, and by far, is standing out to be potentially our best 80 carry in the league. And I know I have been arguing for Leave to maybe be in that top 3, but just this is exactly the JDG I needed to see, dude. I'm ready for this team to take over here in the league. I want to see them play competitive series versus top esports. We even got that earlier on a couple of days ago. That was one of the best series that we got here in the LPL just from a gameplay level. So Yorick back to split pushing, finally is able to grab themselves a top.
But what they can do here is they can go and pick off PP God. He is so low. Pays gets to the backside, and he rips apart and forces Leave out too. And the flash taunt onto Aki, and that's what JD.
But now Scout's teleporting. Doinby, you better run, brother. You better hope that phase rush is putting in work.
You can run, but you cannot hide from Pays and Scout and JDG as they move to the Dragon.
I mean, welcome NIP to the home arena. It'll be a swift 2-0 here coming into the night. And with this win, JDG will lock up a spot in top 4. JDG, they're going to finish this up. They're going to take themselves the Baron. This melts incredibly quickly, especially with a 5-item Kaisa. Look at him. He has completed items. He also now has Navori Flicker Blade, so he's going to have every single one of his abilities up that much quicker. Finally, it is a mid-tier 1 falling an objective bounty going over to NIP. But now with the Baron, they should just be... I think they're really... The problem that they're kind of running into is they do have some shorter range champions, so it is very hard for them to siege. They actually need NIP to fight them if they want. Or just, hey, just give them mid-tier 1 or mid-inhibitor for free. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, why not? Hey, listen, you know what? Scout does have Flash available as well as Tibbers, so maybe that is what they could also use in order to really break this game and end it. They will be able to take out that inhibitor. They are going to go link up with Ala in the bot side and look to just kind of keep things nice and mellow and maybe even get that bottom inhibitor.
Well, the problem now is that this Baron, you see in the top left, that's 213. Top right, 220 for the Dragon. So either the Baron ends the game, or JDG take all of NIP's base, then they move over and grab themselves Infernal Soul, reset and end. I don't think they're going to give NIP that chance. I think they're going to be looking to push on 2 lanes and look to take a 2-0 here in the series.
Shouldn't be that hard, but they have to finish it. You can see already Leave getting chunked out pretty hard as Pays really just not afraid of whatever NIP is going to throw at him. All right.
It's a zoning ult. It's a zoning ult. He's earned
it. It's a zoning leap.
Played this game so well.
It's a zoning leap. Knock up there. See, all right, we're going in. We are trying to end the game. Pays cleanses it, gets to the back line, rips the health bars apart.
Barrett,
he's got a quadra kill.
Penta.
Run him down! Run him down! The even
give it to him!
Aki's flashing away. Flash, taunt, Penta! Penta kill for Pays, and he earned every bit of it this game.
Finally, they have given him a penta kill. There have been so many pentas stolen by Shun, stolen by Scout. It is finally his to take here. I think this is our 7th LPL pentakill here in 2025, and they have